It is Thursday the 7th of September and it is finally time for me to have another cinema trip. Well, it's probably a bit windy. Today not only am I having a double bill, I'm going to have a double IMAX bill with Inhumans and Dunkirk. One of which has got good reviews, one of which has less than good reviews, and so yeah, not really sure quite what to expect, especially from Inhumans, but we shall talk about that in a bit. So wow, that was quite the afternoon. I'm not sure I could have gone to see two such completely different kinds of films, or two completely different examples of filmmaking. Of course, the behind-the-scenes story of Inhumans is a little bit weird. Originally, it was supposed to be a film, just a normal feature film like the rest of the Marvel stuff. But then they decided, actually, we'll make it a TV series. But then they decided they would film the first two episodes using IMAX cameras and release it in IMAX at the cinema. And the thing is, even if you film a TV show using IMAX cameras, the rest of it, the costumes, the lighting, the set building, everything else screams of a TV level budget. They just didn't have the money to match it, and so everything looked kind of cheap. And that was also very much evident in the writing as well. Obviously, generally people say the key to good filmmaking is show, don't tell. Whereas, like, it seems like most of the Inhumans was all conversations and dialogue that was just expositional. It wasn't moving the plot forward, it was just explaining things about the world and things, and nothing really interesting happened. It was just a bunch of people talking about themselves and this world and explaining it to the audience rather than letting them figure it out for themselves. And so while I probably will watch the rest of the series because I'm a bit of a Marvel completionist at this point, I'm, not exactly super excited about it. But then of course was Dunkirk, and holy shit, that was intense. And you could just, in complete contrast to Inhumans, you could just feel the budget dripping right off it. Amazing visuals, amazing sound, amazing music, just amazing. And again, complete opposite to Inhumans, it showed you, it didn't tell you. In fact, there was barely any dialogue throughout the whole film. It was left to you to understand what was going on, which is so much more rewarding. Coming out of Dunkirk though, I feel the same thing to be honest, feel quite a lot after watching a World War II based film, is that I realise I don't remember anywhere near enough of my history of what actually happened during the war. And I'm always inspired to relearn. But then of course I never quite get around to it. Maybe this time, but there's only a finite number of hours. So if you're looking for an excellent example of visual storytelling, then you should go and see Dunkirk. Although it's possible you may have missed your chance, because looking at the schedule, I think that was one of the last showings in my local cinema anyway. But it'll be available to buy at some point. Inhumans though, unless you're really into Marvel, I would probably give that a miss. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.